All right, Shalom. It's your brother Yakanan coming at you with another quick lesson. As always, we'll give all praises, glory, infinite honors to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat, Shem Kadash, double honors to the elders apostles of GMS, peace, blessings, and salutation again to the hopefully elect. All right, this is a reply to the Apostle Tahar's video. Esau is coming to light Jacob in the shy. All right, and this video is coming off, and it was crazy. I ran past this one clip from off TikTok with this one jig saying a bunch of stuff. I just really kind of just passed it up and wasn't thinking of it. So when Apostle Hart actually put this up at least about 2 hours ago, I went in and really scoped in and looked at this guy. And I'm gonna show you who I'm talking about on the video. Jake is living in a goddamn delusion, man. You Jake's out there in Chicago, all right? You 2/3 out there in Chicago, whether you know, live in that area or whatever. Y'all guys really think you can take on the government Esau Edom with a goddamn switch, man. Making your Glock a fully automatic gun or whatever the hell you talking about. You guys don't understand. You're gonna get steamrolled, man. All right, because this guy Esau Edom, all right, he's basically got permission from the Most High, all right, or the blessing, all right, of the sword, man. And we're gonna get that in a few minutes. But I want to play this video and let you see, what's going on. I didn't want to go on the other guy, Anton Daniel's page, so I went here and found one of the original videos. So I'm gonna let it play real fast, get some scriptures, and get off it, man. Let me make sure the sound playing. Slide.
Setting up this barricade here ahead of these demonstrations that are expected in front of the Federal Plaza here in Chicago. Guys, I'm going to keep you updated. Those are some photos.
Well, I guess the forecast in Chicago calls for snow. I saw an awful lot of salt trucks. That's an awful lot of. I don't see this many salt trucks when it fucking snows. Blocking off Grant Park for the taste. Or something.
Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. This is Chicago. Go fight back. I'm telling you, go fight back, gang. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young switches, gang. They not going for that, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro. There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang.
Man, Trump talking about something. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. You about to find out why it's called the RAC. Goofy ass. We ain't scared of this shit.
Quiet part out loud.
Yo.
Yeah, and you seen, I really was talking about the chubby guy, all right? Like when and that's Jake mindset, even down here in New Orleans, you got a lot of these, niggas out there that think they're the top tier apex predators of niggas, man. Like when they made them, or they made Chicago, New Orleans niggas that, they the top tier, man. Esau has shit that'll run through you Jakes, man. All right, and because I haven't met a nigga yet that's tactile. All right, I haven't met a nigga yet that's on his shit when it comes to the war games, man. All right, you Jakes just talking shit out here. All right, and I'm gonna get the scripture right here too, man. This is Genesis. I'm gonna get straight to the point. This is Genesis 27 and 40. It says, all right, which Esau got the blessing from Isaac. All right, it says, and by the sword thou shalt live. All right, talking to Esau when he was receiving the blessing. All right, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break the yoke from off thy neck. But the point is, he got the blessing of the sword. All right, even when you go into Revelations, reiterates going into that blessing that Esau got. Okay, So what make you? Because this thing is all spiritual, all right. All right. First and foremost, it's all spiritual. All right. Then you see a lot of things in the spirit that this is the guy that got the blessing of the sword. You're going up against a guy that practically made the switch. Since you guys glorify switches and Dracos and all this other shit, man. All right, you're dealing with a whole nother animal. All right, even right here, and the scripture right here with David, you know, and it refers to Esau as being a violent man. All right, Psalms 18. All right, Esau is the violent man that was placed on the earth to wreak havoc, man. All right, even in Psalm 17, the Psalm 17 chapter, let me get it. The Lord refers to him as being his sword, man. Psalms 17, my bad, 17 and 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." And Esau's finna come down with that sword, all right, through the orders of DJ Donald Trump, all right, in the wake of war against crime, all right. Which I say, these devils, they are the real gangsters and the real criminals out here, right? They're in the crime that is going on by Jakes, whether northern or southern, or whoever they meet or baby, they allows it to happen, man. All right. And you Jakes out here, I'm gonna play it again. You Jakes out here really believe. And I'm gonna go back to that guy in particular. That guy wild. In particular, Jake believes that they can come up against a man that has the blessing of the sword, man. That's why you have all these different gun makers out here. Who are they made after? Who are they named after? They are named after Edomites, man.
Trump, right? Do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. This is Chicago. Go fight back. I'm telling you.
And what you gonna fight back against? A motherfucker that got rifles that got fully automatic clips after clips after clips. You gonna come up against a guy in particular that has Apache helicopters, that have drones that can hit you from miles away, that have grenades, that have what else? Flashbangs. Motherfucker got tanks and shit, man. Soldiers after soldiers with body armor. You niggas don't have body armor, man. All right, you niggas ain't, like I said earlier, you niggas ain't tactile. The average Jake got one clip and one box of bullets. All right, and they don't know how to do shit. Don't even know how to shoot. You can watch that on any platform of niggas shooting at each other and like I said, hitting innocent people. All right, hitting cars, houses, and mailboxes, man. All right, but let me finish this though again. It's Jake, man.
Fight back, gang. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young switches, gang. They not going for that, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, "Oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago." Do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang.
Man,
and Jake is off, man. All right, Jake is living in a delusion. All right, but I'm gonna go here. This is Ezekiel 21 and verse 18. It says, "Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus said the Lord, and say, a sword is sharpened, and is also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. All right, it is furbished that it may glitter. All right, it says, Such we did make myrrh. It contended with the rod of my son, as every tree." Okay, and it goes on to say, and he had, and by my bad, it says, and he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened, all right, and it is furbished to give it unto the hands of the slayer. And who's the slayer in this time? Esau Edom, man, and he's gonna slay a lot of you Jakes, a lot of you 2/3, a lot of his own people, preferably you 2/3, because that's who he mainly is coming up against, man. All right, Rex 84. A lot of these bills and provisions are set to come up against you. And as you've seen earlier in the video, All right, they're preparing parts of the city out there in Chicago, and even out here in New Orleans. All right, they're preparing ultimately to besiege you, Jakes, and lock these cities down, man. All right, which is going to go into other furthermore things. This is nothing just coming out the blue. All right, all this shit is planned, and it has a bigger meaning and bigger things going on. All right, but it goes on to say, it says, cry and howl, son of man, for this shall be upon my people. You see, you Israelites, you so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, in throughout Babylon the Great, not just Chicago, not just New Orleans, not just L.A., and not just D.C. All right, but it's gonna happen in all these major cities in just a moment, man. All right, and it says, and it shall be upon all the princes of Israel, terrors by the reason of the sword. All right, shall be upon my people, smite upon the die. All right, because it is a trial. And what if the sword contended even with the rod, it shall be no more, said the Lord. But the point is, that sword is coming up on the Lord's people. All right, that cruel Lord, all right, is coming down on the Lord's people. All right, and we told you before on these highways and byways, different videos from different brothers, that you thought it was funny that these things were happening to the Northern Kingdom. Now, that same energy is coming to you, Southern Kingdom, man. Okay, but like I say, you look at this video that I just played twice. You know, Jake is living in another world within his head, man. You Jake's a crazy as hell, thinking that you're gonna really, all right, come up against this devil and his sword, all right, and his weapons and his army, all right. Jake will run, Esau will run through you Jakes in these projects in not even an hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, man. All right. I'm probably ending with this one. All right. This is Proverbs. This one came to my head. Proverbs 28 and 15. It says, let me see what I'm gonna start at. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start right here. Proverbs 28 and 15 says, as a roaring lion and as a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. You see? And that's what Esau's finna come down. He's finna come down like a raging bear on you Israelites. All right. And if you ever seen, I think that movie is The Revenant. All right. I've seen any clips of a raging bear. It ain't good, man. All right. And then, like I said, and for you got to be out your mind to get on social media or any platform and speak such a way and telling basically the ruler of Babylon or what he better not do and what's gonna happen if he do. You Jakes are delusional, man. Okay, but I'm gonna just end it right there. Let me see if let no man stay. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. You know, I just want to make that quick. As always, I want to give all praises, glory, and finality to Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Kakadash. Once again, double honors to the elders apostles. All right, peace, blessing, and salutation to the sincere out there. Until next time, Shalom.